Notification. Boom. And we are live. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to a very special edition of Top 5 on the People's Podcast this evening. We have two amazing panelists right here with us. Hold up, just make that three. Sister Rakia is on what they call CP time, colored people time, whatever they call it, black people time, and just got here. Carmen, can you say what's up to everybody?
Carmen, hey, everybody.
Okay, boom.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Boom, excellent. Sister Rakia, right on time, or as we say, late. Can you say what's up to everybody?
Peace, y'all. Peace and blessings, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Nice to see y'all again.
Excellent. And Yahweh, can you please say what's up to everybody?
What's going on, everybody?
All right, excellent.
Let's get this thing started.
Good. Naima says peace, family. And I know our YouTube people gonna be like, man, it's been like 2 weeks, but we back strong. Yahweh, Sister Rakia. All right. The first topic we're doing is top 5 songs from the 2000s that people forgot about. Number 5, Carmen, what song do you have? Is that my part?
For number 5.
Okay.
No, for number 5, I have a tie because I couldn't choose.
Okay.
So Lonely by Akon.
Okay.
And Ashley Simpson, Pieces of Me.
Okay, I know Lonely.
So that's my number 5.
How does Pieces of Me go, Carmen?
I'm not about to sing that. You're gonna have to YouTube that.
I'm saying, you ain't got no boom, 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 ba, 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 ba. Like,
let me pull it up for you because I'm not singing.
I got you. Okay, Naima said Lifehouse Hanging by a Moment for sure. The band tonight. Naima, I forgot. You know I love the band.
The band. Ooh.
I forgot about the band.
That's the band introduced me to reality TV. You know what I'm saying? That was like my obsession. Naima said she loves that Ashley Simpson song, Carmen. All right.
Yeah,
number 5. What you got, Yahweh?
Number 5, I'm gonna roll with "Beautiful Girl" by Sean Kingston.
It was a hit. Yeah. It had the summer in the chokehold. It had the summer.
Look, it did. Look, it was on everybody's MySpace page until everybody seen what Brother Man looked like. Man, they took it straight off the MySpace page. It was crazy. It was over. That's sad. That's crazy.
Damn all these. Yeah, I remember that summer. That was a good summer in Atlanta. All right, Sister Kid, what you got for number 5?
So for number 5,
huh?
It's always a good summer in Atlanta.
It's always a good summer in Atlanta. You know what I mean? Sister Kid, what you got for number 5?
From number 5, anything from the 2006 album Back to Black by Amy Winehouse. I feel like that was a classic album. She has a classic voice. And they don't play enough of her today. I just feel like
I ain't forget none of her songs. I love her.
And that's why she's on my list. And I only put her at number 5 because I couldn't name a particular song because that album was such a masterpiece. So the whole album, number 5, Back to Black, Amy Winehouse.
Okay, for sure. You can't go wrong. Amy Winehouse, one of my favorite artists. I'm going Rolling with Stones and Bones, Sticks and Stones and Weed and MIA Paper Planes.
I forgot all about that song myself.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, MIA Paper Planes don't sleep. Yeah. Y'all remember Paper Planes? Y'all remember that by MIA?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was on my list. On the first list I made, I took her off.
Okay, but yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. That's probably like 07 something. Anyway, but that's when, you know, everybody was Ed Hardy in and out. And
True blue one-hit wonder right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, forgot about that. That's perfect.
Me. Naima says yes, Amy Winehouse for sure. All right, let's go. Carmen, what you got for number 4?
Number 4, I have Everywhere by Michelle Blanche. Or Branch. Do y'all remember that song? It was on like 1,000 movies, and you know I'm not about to sing it, Josh. I don't know why you always
because you're everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you be knowing it too. You just think I'm gonna mess up.
Every girl used to sing that song all the time. I remember that song. Yeah. Yeah, and I definitely forgot about it. All right, Yahweh, what you got for number 4?
Hey, y'all know my list gonna be real black. So I got Racks on Racks by YC and Future. Because a lot of people don't even realize that was Future's first song, like mainstream.
Oh, I didn't even know Future was on the song. Yeah,
the second verse is Future. That thing's so hard, Jay.
Okay, yeah. I remember there's a member of the drill team of Atlanta. We affectionately call him Rashad from the Bakery. That was his favorite song. He used to do Rex. That's all he used to do. I was like, thank you, Rashad. My God.
Rashad from the Bakery doing Rex on Rex.
I mean, that's all he used to do. Literally, Rex.
I ain't forget about that. I like that song.
Yes.
I didn't know Future was on it though.
Me neither.
He's on the second verse. A lot of people didn't even realize that.
I remember that.
Yeah, Naima said because you're everywhere, to me with the microphone.
Maybe he sound different. Maybe he doesn't sound how
it was heavier auto tune back then. That was the thing. Like if you listen to it, the auto tune was even heavier than it was
now. Okay. All right. Sister Rakia, what you got for number 4? Everybody's list is good, so good. Sister Rakia, what you got for number 4?
So for number 4, from the 2008 album Shine, there was this lady from the UK named Estelle. And she featured this young lad named Kanye West on this song called American Boy. I love that song.
The fact that you call Kanye a young lad is crazy.
Young lad.
Okay. Once again, I forgot about American Boy, but I remember Estelle. What happened to her?
I don't know what happened to Estelle. And she was so perfect for this list, though. I was like, American Boy used to be my cut.
Yeah, I forgot what happened. That's what I don't know what happened to her. Yeah,
wasn't she part of Dirty Money or something with Diddy?
I still like that song. I still listen to that song. I never forgot.
I don't know about Dirty. Yeah. That's why I come to people podcasts to learn. And everybody,
it was some lady from the UK that was in Dirty Money. I remember.
And on YouTube, let us know your list as well. Mimi says she loves American Boy. All right, Estelle was so talented. Says like, excellent. Thank you all very much. My number 4, going with Lean Back, the remix.
Okay. But Remy
and that Eminem and Mace was on the same song, and it was like such a big deal.
That sounds disgusting, John.
Like I'm just saying, but Eminem and Mace on the same song. I'm just telling y'all, I was a big fan. I was like, okay.
I don't even remember that. Eminem.
I don't remember that either.
Lean Back remix. That's why I said people forget.
No. I remember the remix. I'm just not remembering both of them.
Oh yeah. Mace came back. Yeah, Harlem is back. Mace started off, and then Eminem was like, "You don't want no problem with Harlem. You don't want no problem with the boogie down, brother. The boogie."
I remember Eminem's verse. I remember
Eminem.
Oh yeah, no. Mace came in hard. Oh, don't sleep now. Murder Mace.
Is this like Welcome Back, Mace?
Like, yeah, no. It's
like that, Mace. Right. Welcome back.
He was still Murder Mace. He was Murder Mace
before or after that.
It was after that, but he was Murder Mace on the song because he had to come hard.
Okay.
Yeah. Mimi said she remember that remix. Mimi says his list is so diverse. I love it. Y'all take me back. Yeah, but if y'all get a chance listening to Lean Back remix, it was a good remix. All right, number 3. What you got, Carmen?
Number 3, I have This Is Why I'm Hot by Mims. That's
okay.
Like his only song. I don't know no other song from but that song. That was hidden for a minute.
Another one-hit wonder right there.
It surely was. It absolutely was. But everybody forgot about him because I don't know any other music.
Absolutely. You can't go wrong with Mims. That was a summer. That was one of them ringtone summers, like where everybody was on the ringtones. All right, Yahweh, what you got for number 3?
All right, we're gonna go real hood with this one. We're gonna go with "Ho Sit Down" by Maceo.
Thank you, Yahweh.
Straight like that.
Yes, Yahweh. Yes, you can't go wrong with Maceo. Thank you.
That was
yes, Yahweh. Yes, and I forgot about that, but you can't go wrong with Maceo. Naima said, speaking of remixes, Drop It Like It's Hot remix. Pharrell killed it. Naima, I gotta listen to it. I haven't heard it since back then. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go back and listen to Drop It Like It's Hot remix. All right, Sister Rakia, what you got for number 3?
Stop it. Nobody forgot about that.
The remix? I ain't listened to Drop It Like It's Hot remix in a year. I don't listen to Drop It Like It's
Hot. Oh, God.
All right, so my number 3 came from this 2008 album. 2008 was a great year for music. There was this album called The Carter 3. Most of y'all may have heard it from this young lad named Lil Wayne. He showed y'all that he could drop the hottest record for the summer with no hook on this song called Milli.
Okay, you going with Milli? All right, you can't go wrong with Milli.
Yeah, you can absolutely go wrong with Milli.
I'm
not
going
to
go
go
in.
into
If the card is freezing on the wall, that means you can't roast it.
it.
If it's on my wall behind me, you can't roast it. All right, listen.
Josh, you know how many times I roasted NSYNC on this show?
And once again, speaking of, if y'all want to support the People's Podcast with reunion tickets, if NSYNC goes on tour, everybody just let y'all know.
Jackson, old niggas is not going on tour. I'm telling you.
If they go on tour, I'm just saying, show love to the People's Podcast for them tickets. All right, I'm going Jaquan Hood Hop. Everybody remember?
Oh yes,
everybody
it's the new and Hood Hop. Yeah,
they remember Jaquan for Tipsy, but they forget about Hood Hop. I'm telling y'all, don't sleep.
That was good.
You turn it up in your car, and he's like, boom, boom,
yes.
boom, you know what I mean? Yeah. I also don't like the chicken head, but whatever, that dance that everybody used to be doing or whatever. I'm not a fan of it, but
what dance is that, Josh? What dance?
Well,
okay.
you got to do the dance with the song.
Everybody was obsessed with that song. I mean, that dance. I just like, I don't like dancing like that. I don't really not a fan of it. Naima says, "OMG, she forgot about Hood Hop." That's a good one. But yes. All right, number 2, Carmen, what you got?
Number 2, I have "Fill Me In" by Craig David.
Okay.
In 2000.
What you know about "Fill Me In," Carmen? What you know about that?
My husband know about that. He helped me with that one.
Josh, you gonna have to sing that
when he played it, I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember this," but I definitely forgot about that song. I would have never thought of that song.
Yeah, it's
but that was a cute song.
Yeah, he's a little licensed dude with the
with the
school, with the headphones on.
Yeah.
Feel me in.
Yeah,
I was about to say that's very helpful, Josh.
Yeah,
that's exactly it.
Yeah, feel me in. Mimi says, "Hey, Craig David is a good one." All right, Yahweh, what you got for number 2?
All right, number 2, I was kind of torn, but number 2, I'm gonna go with "Shoulder Lean" by Young Joe. A lot of people
forgot about it. Okay.
People think of Young Joe as kind of like this clown at this point in his life, but Young Joe had the potential to be the greatest rapper from Atlanta at one point in time. But he just dropped the ball with just that whole album. He didn't put nothing else out.
He was the best thing smoking.
Best thing smoking.
You can't go wrong with Young Joe. Yes.
Ice came from Boca Raton. Come on.
Yes,
I'm not gonna get into the verse.
That all this is like a big introduction to me in Atlanta. Like I was a big fan of
Maserati. He's the type of like to drive a Maserati. Yeah, I like Joe.
Thank you, Carmen. Sister Rakim, what you got for number 2?
Carmen and auto-tune.
Right.
Number 2.
So my number 2, y'all gonna be mad. It's a tie. I could not untie it. The 2008 smash hit from Lady Gaga from her album The Fame, Poker Face. Okay. And Madonna in 2005 had an album called Confessions of a Dance Floor. And I love that album, but it's one of my favorite songs. And I played it to death on my 40th birthday. And it's called Hung Up. I'm hung up, tired of waiting on you.
Oh, that's Madonna?
Yeah. That was Madonna. I played that song. I had, because my birthday is New Year's Eve. So I had this big 40th/New Year's Eve party, and every 4th or 5th song the DJ had to play Hung Up. I had
okay. You put me on because I haven't heard it since back then.
Yeah.
Mimi said show sure. All right, Carmen's back. All right, my number 2, random group called S Club 7, but they were a big deal in the 2000s. And they had a song called Never Had a Dream Come True, and it's just very nostalgic. I don't know if y'all up on S Club 7, but it's random, but they make a good pop music.
How's it going?
Never.
Josh, I'm not gonna let that slide. What is S-Dub-7 and what
S Club 7? It goes, never had a dream come true till the day that I found you.
Okay.
Oh, I do know that song.
Y'all know?
I don't know the group, but I know that song.
Okay, Carmen, you got to turn your microphone off and then turn it right back on. Because it's like auto tuning. They say people say in the comments saying Carmen's auto tune, Carmen's drowning, help Carmen out. All right, can y'all hear Carmen now?
Nobody said that. Nobody said that, Josh.
Carmen, what's your number 1?
Carmen out.
My number one is Crack a Bottle by Eminem featuring 50 Cent and Dr. Dre.
Okay, that's definitely a slept on song. I haven't thought about it in a long time. Look at Carmen. Okay, at least Eminem made your list before. All right, okay. Yahweh, what you got for number one?
Number one, I was gonna have a top, and I'm gonna roll with this one. I got "Dope Boys" by T.I.
Okay.
Dope
Okay.
Boys, yeah.
Okay.
Easily my favorite T.I. song.
song.
Say easily my favorite T.I. song. And people sleep on that album. People sleep on "I'm Serious," but "I'm Serious" it's hard.
I'm Serious introduced me to the Rubber Band Man. You know, who is T.I. now, but I'm Serious is the one who I
the fact you called him the Rubber Band Man is kind of crazy.
I'm just saying that time period that's what they introduced me as. I didn't know nothing else, but I knew I had a rubber band on my arm. And there was a babysitter back then who used to drive be a part of a car club, and when I had my rubber bands on, Carmen would be she was a part of the car club in the south side of Chicago, and I was like, Carmen, that's you, girl, that's you over there.
Here we go.
Carmen hates her car club.
Okay.
Not even saying her number one is Stacey's mom.
My car club days long. That's stuff I don't want to explain to my daughter, and she watches this.
Naima says Stacey's mom. You can't go wrong with Stacey's mom because she has it going on. All right. Shout out to all the milfs out there like Stacey's mom, who was like, I used to like older women because Stacey's mom. All right. And the doctors. All right. Sister Rakia, who you got for number one?
My cousin, Rich Boy, would throw some D's on that beat.
That's your cousin? That's your
That's
cousin?
your cousin.
Okay.
You should get him on the People Podcast, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say you that was your cousin.
He going through some legal stuff right now, so we gonna hold off on it.
We ain't gonna snitch on it. We ain't gonna tell.
Okay, but yeah, you can't go wrong with Rich Boy for sure. And by the way, I don't care if it happens when it happens. When I throw some D's on the car, I will be posting it looking ghetto, just driving down the street because Carmen, I wasn't a part of a car club, and I never got to throw some D's on the car. And you know what I'm saying, I just, you know what I'm saying, it's a thing. I miss
hater.
I really do. All right, my number one is, You Know What? That's the name of the song by Avant and Lil Wayne. And I had it on the mixtape, I had it on the CD, and I used to play it all the time. And everybody used to say Josh listens to Avant and Lil Wayne all the time. But it was a great song. I don't know if y'all know about it. Probably like 06, 05.
You gonna have to sing that to us, brother. What's that? How that work?
Absolutely. I ain't want to be the one to say it, but yeah.
I don't know. You know what? I've been looking for you for a long damn time.
Yeah. I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one at all, Josh.
At all.
Oh, y'all haters want to buy.
No, I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater because I like Avant and I love Lil Wayne. I don't know what song that is.
Josh, you would choose a mixtape song.
It's not a mixtape. No, I had it on a mixtape. It was on the album. It was literally, they had a music video and everything.
Whose album?
Avant's album. And Lil Wayne had a button up and everything at the house and everything.
He made her dress up. Avant made Lil Wayne dress up one time.
And had the button up on and everything. He was like, fresh song. All right, whatever. I digress. And I even said, oh, Josh was obsessed with that dance. I'm telling you, I was like, listen, I was. All right, boom. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Carmen, I'm serious. Can you try to mute your phone and then unmute it to see if the sound comes back in? Because it's a little off a little bit.
I was already muted.
Jesus Christ. All right, Carmen, you sound a little messed up a little bit. All right, Yahweh, top 5 female-led movies. Number 5, what you got, Yahweh?
All right, cool. Since you want to lead with me, I'm going to go with Woman King. And the reason I'm going with Woman King is just because of the camaraderie that I've seen within the Woman King that I really haven't seen in too many other movies. So Woman King would be my...
That's really low, yo. That's
I know. I understand. I wasn't that big of a fan of Woman King when I first seen it. But then when I thought about it after watching it, some of those fight scenes was kind of cool. I was like, that was whooping some ass in that movie for sure. But I'm gonna roll with them in number 5. They're lucky to be on my list.
That's real
That's
low.
super low.
That's real
That's
low.
so
Come
low.
on.
That's super low.
Hey, matter of fact, I can change my number 5 if that's too low. Because I can put it at number 6. And it don't make this list.
That's super low. Naim said
John said it's low like he gonna have anybody with next or something.
Yahweh, do not shift the narrative or try to change it.
That's what you got. That's what you got to do. I'm a shifter, bro. I just got to move it over to you.
Carmen, what you got for number 5?
Number 5, I have Enough with Jennifer Lopez.
Okay.
That was a good one.
You can't go wrong with Enough. I didn't think about that. Her doing this under the ropes and all the boxing and having all the women, fighting back and all that. I get it. Sister Rakia, what you got for number 5?
So my number 5 is number 5 only because it had 4 leading ladies. And this movie came out in 1996 called Set It Off with Vivica A. Fox. You had Jada Pinkett Smith, Kimberly Elise, and our beloved Queen Latifah.
Okay, I see the sisters coming out. I see it's gonna be a lot of sisters.
That's a good one.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Listen, and I also I'm looking forward to y'all putting the Hidden Figures on y'all list. Anybody putting Hidden Figures on there? Okay.
I have it on. Look, just do the list. Don't be asking us if we have our Hidden Figures on there.
Your sound right now. I'm saying, Carmen, you have to fix your sound. We would just go. I'm telling you, Carmen. All right, listen. All right, so my number 5 is Foxy Brown. Boom. That's what I had to get a sister on the list, and you can't go wrong with the black exploitation of the 70s movies and Pam Grier.
And that's Josh's type of sister right there. There we go, Josh.
Pam Grier. I mean, beautiful queen. All right, let's go. Number 4. What you got, Yahweh?
Number 4, I have Matilda.
Okay.
I have Matilda. Matilda was a really good one. It's a feel good movie, so I had to roll with it.
Can't go wrong with Matilda. All right. Let's go. Carmen, what's your number 4?
Number 4, I have Tina Turner.
Okay, so Carmen's going with Angela Bassett. You can't go wrong with Angela Bassett. Naima says Mean Girls because she loves obsessed with Lindsay Lohan. Yes, I'm aware that you're obsessed with Mean Girls. All right. Sister Rakia, what's your number 4?
This 2010 movie came out starring Angelina Jolie, and the name of it is Salt. That was a kick-ass, badass movie. I love the movie Salt. I could watch it over and over again and not get tired and act suspenseful, like I don't know what's going to happen. Salt.
I've never seen Salt, but I thought you were gonna go 1-It because they can shoot the bullets with the make the bullets curve and all that.
I like that one, but I don't. Did she lead in that movie?
She wasn't the lead in that movie.
Okay.
Yeah,
I never seen Salt.
That's a movie on Tubi where they curving bullets too.
I saw that when he curved it around the tree.
Listen, Naima said Waiting to Excel. I knew you was gonna say that. You love Waiting to Excel. My God. Waiting to Excel. Shout out to all the sisters said Waiting to Excel. Boom. All right, my number 4 is Hunger Games. Boom. There we go. District 9, you can't go wrong with Hunger Games, Katniss, and all that good stuff. And the prequel's coming out real soon, I think next year. And I'm a big Hunger Games fan.
What is it about, Josh?
No, because if I describe it, it's going to just have names. So no, I'm not describe it. I'm not describing it.
You just flat out said no.
Yeah, no, because if I describe it, it's going to sound lame. Whatever. See Hunger Games, and it's a great series.
I love it.
All right, number 3, what you got, Yahweh?
Number 3, I have Mulan. I try to be diverse with this as far as like animated, that type of deal. So Mulan for sure.
Yeah, okay. That was a sleeper. I'm a fan.
Now, in Woman King, there was way more ass than Mulan. I'm gonna say that. In Woman King, there was more ass.
Now you talk about the cartoon, Yahweh, or the live action?
Never seen the live action. Don't plan on seeing the live action, bro. Say I'm gonna stick to the cartoon.
Can't go wrong with the cartoon. Anyway. All right, Carmen, what you got for number 3?
Number 3, I have Hidden Figures.
Hidden Figures is a great movie, Josh. But I say you gotta watch it.
Hidden Figures. The fact that it's number 3, that's low, Carmen. Come on now. I'll put it up higher than that.
But the reason why it's number 3 and not higher, and I thought about that, I was like, what are we saying? My number 1 is saying I like drugs and fighting and killing and murdering and all this kind of stuff. But I feel like that was more entertaining to me than Hidden Figures. Hidden Figures was great. It was wonderful. And it's history, but it wasn't as entertaining for me as some of the other ones on my list. So that's why it's low.
Okay. You can't go wrong with Hidden Figures. Listen, and Hidden Figures about representation. Sisters can help y'all get to NASA and to the moon. All right. Naima says Pretty Woman. And Mimi says Turning Red. I'm just saying, if y'all can't, you can use the mathematical equations to get to the moon. What does that mean? Sister Rakia, what's your number 3?
So Naima mentioned Pretty Woman. It was close to my number 3, but I did pick a Julia Roberts movie. In 2010, she came out with this movie called Eat, Love, Pray. It was everything for me because for no apparent reason, she decided to divorce her husband because she wasn't fulfilled and she just felt like she needed to become more rounded as an individual. So she goes to Italy and she eats all the good foods that she wants to eat, gain a little weight. Then she goes to India and she prays the Buddha and all the gods that may be. And then she finally lands herself in Bali where she finds love. And it was complicated for her because she just left the situation. But at that point in her life,
but don't tell me the answer.
No, I need to hear this. Hold on, keep going.
Don't tell me because I want to see it. I want to see it. Don't tell me the end. Don't spoil it. No, don't spoil it. Yahweh, I want to see the movie.
It's a great movie. It's called You Love Pray.
For another dude.
Okay, You Love Pray.
No
okay.
reason?
I'm gonna watch it. I added to my list.
She didn't divorce the man for another man. She didn't even know the next guy when she got divorced.
Okay.
She made her way out in Bali.
That makes it a lot better. That makes it a lot better.
You Love Pray. I'm gonna watch it.
Right.
My number 3, I, Tonya. One of the most slept on movies. I don't know why everybody doesn't watch all the time, but it's by Tonya Harding with my girl Margot Robbie, and y'all should just watch it. It's about like the underdog making it.
That is definitely choosing on Margot Robbie.
Not Tonya. I'm not. I'm just telling y'all.
But I, Tonya was a great movie. I ain't gonna lie.
Not Tonya. She don't look like a Barbie, not Tonya or a Harley Quinn. She's just like, listen, from the bottom, I can make it. And everybody hates me and they judging me wrong.
She's like the female version of Larry Bird in that movie.
I don't say now you just ruined it for me, but okay. But yeah.
That's what she looked like.
That's what I'm saying.
Lauren Bird.
Naima says yes, Barbie. Naima, you used to say Barbie and anything. All right, number 2. What you got, Yahweh?
Number 2, I got What's Love Got to Do with It?
Okay.
I mean, she should have won an Oscar for that, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. You can't go wrong with that. Shout out to Ike. Ike should have won an Oscar. You know what I'm saying? What y'all mean?
I should have won an Oscar.
Tell y'all, people sleep on Lawrence Fishburne. That man, one of my favorite actors now. He played his part.
As Sebastian whooped that ass in the back of the car.
That's why I know he played his part, because I'm like, nah, you ain't beating up Bumpy Johnson now, but you know what I'm saying? You ain't beating up Morpheus. But he did so good, he made me believe he can get beat up. So I was like, all right.
And let's get into Ike's costumes and those wigs. Like, he was bad. Yeah, wardrobe did their thing in that movie.
They did. Conrad, what you got for number 2?
Number 2, I have Tomb Raider.
Okay.
Lara Croft.
A great movie. You can watch on mute. You can watch it not on mute. I'm just a big fan of Tomb Raider. It has great action. Because I'm saying the action is so good. You're just like, whoa, so a bunch of shooting.
Who is the actress in this movie, Josh?
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie.
Gotcha.
Yeah, her dad plays in the movie too. That's pretty cool. All right. Yeah. Super Kid, who you got for number 2?
So number 2, I decided to go with this movie that came out in 2010. Also was a good year for film, cinema, if you will. Frankie and Alice, starring Halle Berry. It's based on a true story, though. It's about this doctor who falls in love with his patient who's suffering from schizophrenia. And that movie crazy as shit. It was a good movie, especially when you consider the fact that it's based off a true story. They got married in the end. Like,
stop
that movie is crazy.
It still works seeing though. Like, it's so much I left out. That movie is wild, but it's called Frankie and Alice. Came out in 2010, starring Halle Berry. It's definitely a must watch for those of you in the comments who haven't seen it. Please go check it out.
Okay,
I think you can find it on
Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
It was on Netflix.
Frankie and Alice. Listen, majority of movies I've already seen, but I like add to my list. All right, my number 2. I'm going with Chicago. I think it's the greatest musical of all time, but I also think it's one of the greatest movies of all time. And I'm telling you, women.
Who's the lead sister in this movie, Jack?
Queen Latifah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she's the lead. So okay.
Yeah, Queen Latifah gets out, but she's the lead sister in the movie. But you got Renee Zellweger and what's the other lady on the other side? Renee Zellweger's on this one, and then
Queen Latifah's on that one.
No, Queen Latifah's the madam of the madam of the movie, but it's another white lady on here. I know Renee Zellweger is one of them. But anyway, it's a great movie. And man, it's all I never thought I would like Chicago. And I saw it and I was like, well, it's a great movie.
Michelle Pfeiffer, that's who you would think about.
No, Michelle Pfeiffer, not Michelle Pfeiffer. Thank you. But my number one is the greatest female lead movie of all time. Care what y'all say, y'all gotta catch up. Number one, what you got, Yahweh?
Love and Basketball. Love and Basketball is the greatest. She pretty much carried the whole movie. What's his name was an ain't shit dude. What's his name? Quincy McCall.
Omar Epps.
Yeah, that was Quincy. What Quincy doing?
Yeah, Quincy.
Go back and watch what Quincy was doing, bro. Quincy was also other stuff. Bro.
She just left him. I mean, my fault. She left him out. You know what I'm saying? She just left him. She just had to go to practice, leave him in his weakest moment. You know what I'm saying?
Look, he would have went to practice. So I guarantee you he would have went to practice.
He definitely would have went to practice. Now that you mention it, he would went.
Love and Basketball is good.
All right. Love and Basketball for sure.
Can't go wrong with Love and Basketball. Carmen, what you got for number one?
Number one, I have Columbiana and Woman King. I couldn't choose.
Well, let me choose.
Columbiana was everything.
No. Don't choose for me. Don't choose for me. I chose for myself.
Columbiana. You know what I'm saying? Like, Columbiana's good.
Columbiana and Woman King.
Listen, Kia. Okay, Carmen likes violence. Okay, for sure. So Kia, what you got for number one?
Woman King 2022 was it. I feel like if I ever do something so spectacular to where the powers that be wants to make a film about me, growing up Rakia would have to be played by Viola Davis. I physically see myself in her. She's lovely. She's phenomenal. She has become my favorite actress of all time. Viola Davis and Woman King is everything.
Okay, can't go wrong with Woman King for sure. And a lot of people in the comments saying that's right. La la fia fia. They doing the chant.
Josh, they didn't say none of that.
And he's so smooth with it, right? It looked like he was
Woman King. All right. Listen, my number one female movie. It's kind of hard coming behind all the sisters with them swords and Woman King. But Long Kiss Goodnight. I stand by Long Kiss Goodnight. Long Kiss Goodnight. Everybody go back and watch it. Charlie Baltimore. You want to see a woman? You want to see a woman go to war and kill and ride for her family and all that good stuff? Long Kiss Goodnight.
I'd rather see a woman leave Quincy in the cold in his darkest moment.
See what I'm saying? You want to see a brother get done wrong? My God! All right, let's go. Top 5 TV commercials of all time. Let us know what y'all commercials are, because this list for me was pretty much all nostalgia. I don't think I have one modern commercial on there, because when I think about me like enjoying commercials, I was all young. All right, number 5. What you got, Sister Rakia? So
that peppermint patty commercial that used to come out, when they're like, when you bite into a York peppermint patty, you feel the sensation of, and their pupils kind of do this thing. Okay. I never got that sensation when I bit into a York peppermint patty, but it always made me want one. The dark chocolate.
Their York peppermint patties had crack in it. That's a big difference.
There's big difference. Okay, listen, I'm not familiar with what you're talking about, but I'm going to take your word for it.
I know what commercial.
You know the commercial? All right, I'm not up on York peppermint patties. Carmen, what you got for number 5?
I think Elvis has left the building.
Carmen, can you hear us?
He's the most interesting.
Oh.
Carmen, you freezing up?
Saying something. I think she said the most interesting man, the Dos Equis commercial.
That's probably what you're talking about. The man, the Dos, yeah, that guy, y'all. Naima said the 1-800 Luna Carpet commercials. Thank you, Naima, for 1-800 Luna Carpet. All right, we letting Carmen come back on. Y'all, what you got for number 5?
Number 5, I got the Tootsie Roll commercial with the little boy and the owl. How many misses take to get to the Tootsie Pop? Boom.
What year is this? My God.
I ain't gonna hold you though. Look, most of my commercials come out the 80s too, but they had the most interesting.
That commercial, they played that when I was a kid, like the 2000's, guys. So I was like, okay.
Well, guess what? The commercial I'm about to say is the oldest commercial on this list, I think. But boom, my number 5. Sometimes I dream that he.
Nah, mine was older. Mine was like 64.
If I could be like Mike, oh, I want to be like Mike. Yeah. I didn't really want to be like Mike when I guess in that time period, or whatever. But I got older, and then they saw all these everybody keep talking about it, and went back, and I was like, oh, Michael Jordan. I get it.
Yeah,
but I didn't want to do that. Yeah, when I was younger, I was into more like criminal stuff than Michael Jordan, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to be like Pac. I want to be like Suge Knight. I want to be like Death Row. I didn't really
like Pac.
All right. Exactly. Number 4. What you guys is Rakia?
So number 4, I have the left Twix, right Twix commercial.
Okay.
Only because my nieces were literally about to fight. I'm talking about scrap because both of them wanted the right side of the Twix.
Okay. You can't go wrong with
That's
the Twix.
crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I was gonna say, okay, Carmen's back. Hold on. Here we go. So Rakia said, "Don't let Carmen back on." Okay, hold on. 1 second.
I did not say okay.
Let me get Carmen back on.
She getting her T-Pain fix.
Exactly. Let's go, Carmen. Okay. Well, Carmen, you back? All right, we hold it down. All right, y'all, what you got for number 4?
Yeah, I'm back. So Rakia said that Josh, you did.
Carmen, what you got for number 4? Today's just not Carmen's day. We can't hear you, Carmen.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Yowie, she gonna think that you can hear. We can't hear you, Carmen. Yowie, what you got for number 4?
Number 4, I got the Gatorade Michael Jordan commercial where he was playing against himself. But it was old Michael Jordan playing against young Michael Jordan, and then college Michael Jordan ended up coming and playing. So yeah, that's one of my favorite commercials.
We in tune. Very similar is on my list. Okay, for sure. All right, my number, Carmen, we still can't hear you. Let us know when you're ready. My number 4 is Mentos Freshest.
Yeah, you talking about old guys.
Mentos Freshest.
Old and right in between Jerry Springer. That's one of those commercials.
Listen, I'm a big Seinfeld fan, so all of you watching those reruns, you're gonna see those commercials. Boom. It makes me think about Seinfeld for some reason. All right, but yes, number 3, what you guys is Rakia?
Any of those Geico commercials, how they'll have you so invested in the commercial, and at the end they be like, well, you can save 15% by switching your car insurance over to Geico. I'm like, I watched it just for that. But yeah.
Are you talking about the cavemen or the
all of them?
Okay, all of them. Okay,
all of them. Yeah.
Because it's not a lizard, it's a gecko, not to be confused with a guy.
Yes.
Geico had those good commercials. All right, Carmen, we back with you. What you got for number 3? All right, Carmen, still not ready?
Okay, so number 3, I have. Can you hear me?
It's still going out, Carmen, but yeah, go ahead. All right, we'll come back to you, Carmen. Welcome back.
Commercial.
All right, y'all, what you got for number 3?
My number 3, I got the What's Up. What's up? What's up?
Oh, hold on. You just made me think of something. All right, bet. I got to move some stuff around.
I went back and looked at it, and it really wasn't that good. It was kind of stupid when I looked back at it. I was like, I'll definitely remember that commercial for myself.
Thank you for that, y'all. I didn't think about that. All right, let's go. All right, my number 3 is I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back.
Chili's baby back ribs. Keep it going.
Barbecue sauce, you know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with that.
Carmen said that her number 4 was the Nike Air commercial. Michael Jordan. All
right. The one Mary J. Blige on the soundtrack. Give me you, give me you, give me all of you. Y'all know that? Remember that Michael Jordan commercial? It was
Why did say wait?
Yeah, Mary J. Blige, the singer of Michael Jordan was just killing them like boom, 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 boom. And he was walking through with the slow motion. All right, it was the whole thing. All right. Yeah, that was a good commercial. All right, let's go. Number 2. What you got, Sister Rakia?
The Verizon, can you hear me now commercial? Can you hear me now? Good. Yeah.
Then he switched up on him real smooth. All right, can't go wrong with that. Did he switch? He switched, right? He switched after that, right? He went from Verizon.
He did.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Number 2. Okay, Carmen Carmen, just put it in the group chat. I mean, put it in the chat so we can just read off what your number 2 is.
It's the E-Trade.
Oh, she sounds great.
Okay,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, girl.
You said E-Trade?
Okay. It's the E-Trade Talking Baby commercial.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I remember something like that. I think I remember something like that.
Okay, you can't go wrong with the E-Trade. Naima said the Eagle Man, look at those low rates. Naima, you love that commercial. You and Marvin love that commercial. The Eagle Man commercial.
The what commercial?
The Eagle Man. I think it's just a Chicago commercial that used to come on all the time. Look at the low rates. But Eagle gives hatches an egg in front of the car. It's just a whole ghetto thing. But yes.
Oh no.
Yes, yeah. What's your number 2?
Okay. My number 2 is the Six Flags commercials with that old dancing dude.
Yeah.
Say, those used to be some really funny commercials. Six Flags, old dancing man.
Listen, can't go wrong with the old dancing man. My number 2 is the same Gatorade commercial that y'all was talking about, but it was Layla Ali versus Muhammad Ali.
Mm-hmm. I remember that one too.
I thought those graphics were so cool to see father and daughter in the ring. It was cool. So, all right, number 1, let's rock it out. Sister Rakia, what you got?
So in 1987, when Ronald Reagan was the president, he had this campaign out called A Drug-Free America, where he released a series of commercials called The Fried Egg. And the skillet was like piping hot, and the whole egg was supposed to be your brain. Say, this is your brain, the egg, and the skillet was supposed to be your brain on drugs. And so he'll crack the egg and put it in the skillet, and the egg would just fry really, really hard, really, really fast. And he'll be like, this is your brain on drugs. Now, I really love that commercial. And then when Benjamin Andre 3000 from one half of the duo Outkast, in his song called A Day in the Life of Benjamin Andre, he kind of referenced that when he's like, your brain is that fried egg you might need. I was like, oh shit, he liked the commercials too. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's my number 1.
Okay. I'm not familiar with the commercial, but that's
I remember that commercial.
All right.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Carmen, you want to put your commercial in the thing, or you want to try to say it? People in the comments saying Carmen's voice is from that commercial. Your voice on drugs. Come on, Carmen.
No, it sounds like that lady in the commercial for smokers, where she put that thing to her throat and she's like, I used to know. Yeah.
Listen, Carmen, come back. All right, we're ready. Y'all, what you got for number 1?
Number 1, I got the Everest commercial. The Everest dude.
Oh yeah, yelling at the screen.
Yeah. Like, he yelling at you while you over there sitting trying to watch Who's the Father on Maury, telling you that you doing bad in life. It's just a funny commercial.
Okay, cool. Carmen said M&Ms, they do exist. That's a great one, Carmen.
Okay.
You can't do wrong with that. I remember we had the 2 boys, and they had the girl became the green one. I used to like the M&M, and I don't even eat M&Ms, but I like the commercials. Yahweh, you can't go wrong with the Everest commercial as well. I remember him very, vivid. All right, my number 1. Mimi was a big Iverson fan, but Naima was a Jadakiss fan. So Iverson and Jadakiss together was a great commercial to go get the A6 remix. AI, go get the A5. Woohoo! Let me tell y'all, when I was coming up.
Zach, keep going. You know the whole commercial.
I didn't know the whole commercial, but I just remember Iverson and Jadakiss with the black and white, and I had to go get the shoes just because I saw.
He wondered why he ain't winning no championship because he do a commercial with Jadakiss.
I'm just saying, I couldn't go wrong with the Iverson commercial. All right,
he couldn't even get DMX. He had to go and get Jadakiss.
Jadakiss at that time, D Block. I don't know, D Block might have been popular.
Nah, because remember he had the Reebok DMX, so he could have came and got DMX. He could have got DMX, but nah, he wanted to get Jada and Sheep Luch. Don't nobody want no damn commercial with Jadakiss and Sheep Luch.
Iverson was obsessed with Jadakiss and them too. He always be around them. All right, Sister Rakia, can you please say goodbye to everybody?
Absolutely. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you and good night.
And Carmen said thank y'all. Okay, thank you, Carmen. And everybody in the comments says, go ladies representing Carmen and Rakia holding it down. Y'all, can you say goodbye to everybody?
It's been real, it's been fun. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you very much. Can't wait to put this on YouTube. This is Joshua Leonard Muhammad signing off the People's Podcast. Boom. There we go. Thank y'all for watching.
Sir.
And thank y'all for coming on.